Good morning, heroes. Welcome back. So I did some research last night. Um, and after doing some playtesting, Frost just isn't my jam. Maybe when we get down here towards like level 50 and we can get the Water Elemental and we can get like our, um, like around level 60 where we get some of the other like really big spells that we can get. Um, Mirror Image is huge for Frost. It's just like everything I tried, I couldn't do the damage. Stuff was just not dying fast enough, and the only way we were taking anything out very quickly was we had to get it frozen, and for whatever reason, our Frostbolt just was not doing it. So we switched back over to Fire. Um, I went and got Mystic Enchants done. We just need to get more Runes of Ascension so I can pop this guy over here. This we got to be level 45 for. We haven't gone and gotten it yet. Level 50 for that right there. But like like Precision we can actually throw right here, which is going to be good. As far as purples go, we just don't really have the other purple that we need, but we do have Meteor. So we're going to be doing some more dungeons today. We're trying to. We're going to be doing some more questing, and then yeah, we're hoping to get up there in levels. We're almost 41. We need to really concentrate on quests and whatnot because we've got to get our gold reserves up. Because this dude is by far the most expensive class that we've leveled up to this point. And bear in mind, we've done the Druid, we've done a Warlock, we've completed a Hunter, and yeah, this thing is brutally expensive to keep going. Let's see. We know where we can farm some woolen cloth now, so that's good. This will get us over, what, 127? That will help enchanting. I'm basically just trying to run down the clock real quick for this 10 minutes. I hate the fact that we got to sit here and wait. We don't really have to. We're getting plenty of XP from all the rest of our gear here. So that's not okay. Don't want to make those because we can't disenchant. My general rule of thumb when it comes to like disenchanting or selling stuff is if it's stuff that we pick up in the world via quests or what have you, those are going to be sold because we can usually get a pretty penny for those. And then if it is anything else, we are more than capable of going and bring it. Like if it's something that we craft, we will disenchant it. Now that we know how to do that through our bag. I just realized that I don't have enchanting on the bar. Alright, so we're going to go over here. We're going to do this chick's quest real quick. And then as we come back, we can finish up the Geomancers, the Thornweavers, all these guys. Thankfully, though, the server has calmed down in terms of just having a ton of people everywhere now. So as you can see, as we run by, we will most likely be one of the only few people out here. Oh no, sign here was passed away. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely gotten better when it comes to doing quests in the area. So, love it. As far as builds go for this guy, we'll probably end up bouncing between Fire and Arcane just because I know Arcane works really well. We had just gotten to the part where we got Arcane Power for hitting level 40. So this build is really starting to shape up. So now we need to try and make sure that this build is also shaping up as intended. Oh, goodness gracious. The other fire spell that we needed. Whoops, that was not what I wanted to do. Fire Mage. So like, let me see if I can remember which one it is. Kindling was the other one that we need. And that one requires us to be level 50. That's why I haven't really worried about going out to get it, because I can't do it. So. But eventually we'll get it to where our Flame Strike can cast twice. Which will allow us to do mass AoE damage along with Meteor. We get Combustion up so that we can throw Scorch at people. Fire Blast can start doing a ton of damage. It's really good. Once we finish Camp, what is it, Camp Taurajo? Whatever the name of the stupid camp is. Yeah. Taurajo? Or is it Tarho? Taurajo? Because, like, it's worded to where it's supposed to be like Taran, right? I don't know. Don't look at me. I don't know. But once we complete that, we're going to come over here to Ratchet, and we will do all of these quests. Because there's actually quite a few quests here in Ratchet that we can do that's very straightforward, very simple. And they're all, for the most part, kind of just in the same area. And I'm hoping that we get some people over here to help with the quest, because this thing is pretty big, and I don't really want to fight it by myself. I wonder if there's anything over on that island. I say this every time. We'll do that on our way back. We'll go explore that little island over there and see if we can find anything out there. There might be like a World Forged item or Mystic Enchant or something out there. So it'd be kind of cool to know, right? Okay, there's big guy. He's level 36. He's not an elite, so we should be able to take him down with no real issue. Oh, yeah. Let's summon food so we can eat. Then we're going to buff everybody up. Or the paladin's just going to... Or the tank. Somebody's just going to go. We need to make the macro for Meteor. I got stunned. Yeah, that was a ton of damage. I liked that. We want to be careful here. No, I guess not. I didn't realize he had already pulled the boss. Let's just take a second macro. We're going to create a new one. Meteor. Take off Blizzard. Meteor. And now we can throw both of these. I want to change this up a little bit. So now all three of these are my AoEs. Got to the party a little late, and is he going to drag them back this way, or is he going to keep them all in there? I don't want to attack anything until I know what his game plan is. Alright, combustion. Well, Warrior's got it, but Warrior's also level 56. Dude's almost done. So for us to be top tier, I mean, yeah, I don't want to count it. Much as I would love to. Yo, there's our next level. Nice. 41. Get more fire damage. Meteor. Gosh dang. Need them to take damage. Okay, all our stuff's already almost up. We're gonna go start with Fireball. Get silenced. Okay, Meteor.
Burn in righteous fire.
Not bad. I mean, Fireball did most of our damage. Meteor did a good chunk of our damage. I just like how big the numbers get. You know what I mean? Like they just seem to continuously crawl. So I like that. Let's see here. We can leave Dungy. They all left. We got that quest completed. Somebody else was just out here, so let's go ahead and find another group. We're going to turn in this quest, and then we're going to go run over and to that, well, actually, that island is right there. So we're going to go to that island first. Let's go explore it real quick, because I've said it multiple times while we've come over here to do stuff. That's a Shami right there. Boom. You know how I can tell? Because he's got 2 different enchants on them weapons. And it won't let me see them. Those are some sexy looking blades there, though, Shami. He's going enhancement. And it looks like he's going the melee enhancement instead of the tank enhancement, which is pretty dope. Some fishing spots. Looks like there's an underwater cave. Looks like you got to be a little careful because there is a little Murloc Frenzy dudes in there. Okay, doesn't look like I need to fight anybody. Ooh. See? Look at this. Four int, 4 spirit, 3 stamina. It's cloth. Nice. Anything up here? Nope. Alright, let's go check the other house. See, this is why you want to explore places. we're gonna go explore this little house, and then we'll go see if there's anything in that underwater area. Oh, oh, see? Almost ran past it. Bam, there you go. So if you're looking for Victorious for the Warrior, your Victory Rush deals 10% more damage and heals you for 10% health. There is where you pick it up. This little bitty island out here in the middle of nowhere. Okay, let's go in that little cave and figure out if there was anything in there that can be looted as well. Look at this, already finding some really good stuff. Time for you to go down, fish. Okay, gotta be point blank with this fish. A lot of fish down here. Okay. This might be trickier than I anticipated. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Just waiting on one deeps. I know at some point we can do Dragonkin for being a fire mage. Now, I don't know if the quote-unquote build guide that I'm following will allow us to do it. Oop, hold on. That's an evade. Okay. You're getting int. You're getting int. Neither of y'all need it, so... Let's mana up! And get ready to just absolutely obliterate this. We've got a 37 Paladin tank. We have a 15 Pally healer. We have a 42 rogue. And a 36 warrior deeps. So, interesting. The warrior. Okay. Got it. All right. This gives us more firepower, which I like. Okay, well, I wouldn't have used all my big stuff. And come on. Meteor. Another AoE. Lady, what's her face? Come on. I need to ask a very important question, and I think it's important for what we're doing here. Why is the healer taking so much damage? No. I'd appreciate a tank if you took aggro. But yeah, it may be a, we may have to look at it. It might be a Mystic Enchant that allows us to tame Dragonkin. Because I know there's one that gives us bonuses based on the type of Dragonkin that we tame. Saving all my big stuff for when the boss shows up. There's a big guy. Get some mana back up. I didn't realize we were almost out. right. Leave party. Okay. Honestly, the only way we're going to be able to go through that and figure out if there is anything down there for us, and I'm almost 100% positive there is we may have to become a corpse and then do it that way to see if there's anything down there. I'm gonna say not bad as far as just doing single target damage with a bunch of AoE abilities. I do want to check Mystic Enchants. Yeah, Tame Dragonkin. So we would lose Meteor. Begins taming a dragonkin to be your companion. Your armor is reduced by 100% while you focus on taming a dragonkin for 20 seconds. If you lose the dragonkin's attention for any reason, the taming process will fail. Each type of dragonkin has unique abilities that you will be able to make use of. So, I mean, like, that's pretty dope. We already have, like, if I go over to, is it Wardrobe? Pets? Yeah, here we go. So I've already got these two. Like, if we end up getting any of these, like, cooler big guys for Dragonkins, or like some of these dudes, you know what I mean? Like, we can't get these, but I mean, if we could get some of these things. Like, this guy is so large. We can't even see all of him. He's basically just a big version of this. But, like, if we could get some of these. Like, come on. Something like this. Like that. You know what I mean? Like, some of these Dragonkin are extremely awesome. Look at this guy. Who wouldn't want this on your side? Skip a few pages. That's the green dragonflight. This is the red and black dragonflight. Like, there you go. Like, that dude's got lightning coming off of him. How dope is that? More green dragonflight, more black dragonflight. These guys have the lightning as well. Red dragonflight, blue dragonflight. I don't know who these guys are. I wonder if they're part of the black dragonflight. Like, here you go. These are the Shaw infused, I believe. Who wouldn't want to have her? The Queen of Dragons as your companion. You know what I mean? This one's flying. That's dope. But like, that's... Hello? I have no idea what it's doing. But yeah. So we could do that kind of a build at some point. We are going to try and just blip through this. And there is nothing in here. That fish is stuck, so I'm not worried about him. Okay, so there's nothing down there, which is kind of a bummer. That would be a really neat place to put something. But we didn't see anything, so that's kind of a bummer, but oh well. Alright. Let's queue for another dungeon. I'd like to get some of the newer ones. There's 2 new dungeons. I'd love to get those so that we could try and see what all is available gear-wise in there. Let's see, we don't need you. Okay. All this is sellable. I mean, well, that's the quest item. But the rest of this is all sellable, which is nice. Trying to get some money up. She's going to give us a blue container. I think they need to redo their quest reward containers when it comes to gear. Because I've opened up some of these blue ones. These are supposed to be like really good, you know, like you've completed the entire quest line kind of things. You know what I mean?
Farewell.
And so this should always give you really good gear. And I've had it sometimes where it just doesn't. Arctic Power Well. Casting damage using frost spells has a 15% chance to make your next non-frost spell cost no mana. Alright. So now, let's see, where do we have this set? Is this still Crossroads? Ugh, gross. We gotta run back up this way. We should be able to just run straight up that part of the hill there. Oh. Oh, that's cool. Those guys should have aggroed. Oh, one did, finally. The other guys didn't, which is kind of weird. We need to go down this way. This is the part that's going to stink, because there's a ton of people up here, and no one really ever comes up this way to do this part of the quest. But we need to get back down here so that we can do this. We still have this guy here so that we can do all of Ratchet, but we're not worried about Ratchet right now. We have all the stuff that's way down here in the south. The only quest we're not going to do is there's one in Crossroads that wants us to go do Syphilid eggs. That quest sucks. Like, it massively sucks. And so I never do it. Ever. If they ever fix the quest to where you can get eggs from just taking down the enemies, because it's like a less than 1% chance for them to drop it. Honestly, it needs to be like a 30 or 40% chance for them to drop the eggs, because they spawn so many of them. I mean, you could even do like 20%, but there's so many that spawn there that if I was to go and just wipe out the place, I would still have more to fight, because every time you pop an egg, 2 more of the stupid little creatures show up. And for casters like this guy, that's rough, you know? It gets really hard to constantly, and then like you finally take one down, and then you have to sit and mana up and heal up and then go again, you know what I mean? Oh, this is new for us, I think. Yeah, we haven't done this dungeon yet. Got a water mage in here. His is 22. I think mine is still 15 for some reason. Rank 3? Yep. Shaman almost bit the dust, man. I'm the only one that didn't get a rebuff. How fun. Okay, so he's just gonna pull all those guys. And I like how it just told me I was losing threat. And it's like, yeah, I'm not a tank. I better not be gaining threat. That would suck. My meteor missed. Because it allowed me to cast the spell while I was midair. Okay. It's hard for me to do damage, Jami, when you keep yoinking them out of all of my AoE. Frost Mage is beastly, but he's also level 54. Frozen Orb, Blizzard, Hailstorm, that's all he's throwing. Let's help the Frost Mage out just a tad bit with damage. Get our mana up. Tank's about to drop. Yeah, saw that coming. Alright, now we just got Dexter and Ward. How about we not drag him to me? The Hand of Dextran Ward. Okay. We're about to hit level 42. Okay. And more AoE. And more AoE. My thing is if we're going to use Meteor, maybe we should try and figure out a way to boost Meteor's damage. So we may want to look at that too. I know that there's a enchant that we're trying to get for Blast Wave so that it doesn't do the knockback but still does damage. See, that meteor was good, but it only needed to hit one person, you know? So, like... I am completely out of mana. Increases your critical strike damage bonus with fire damage spells by 50% and causes each of your fire damage spell hits to increase your critical strike chance with fire damage spells by 10%. This effect lasts until you have caused 3 non-periodic critical strikes with fire spells. Oh, okay. We're gonna have to pop this. I don't have enough. I don't have any mana to drink. And he's already fighting the last boss. So we're gonna go Meteor. We also need major haste, I think. So that Fireball can get cast a little bit faster too. Or find a way to make it, like, instant cast, maybe? Okay. So we've got one last boss. And I think we only have one... The Sinister Family. No, that's not here. Stockade Riots. We just need this last guy. Okay. Good. Good. go. Got to 42. Right, everybody's leaving, so I can pop this book. Amplify magic, arcane intellect, yes. Conjure food, yes. Fireball, yes. Pyroblast, yes. Cone of cold. And frost ward. So now it would take 11 gold for me to get the rest of this nonsense. Okay. Alright, new dungeon. And we're at like 10 gold. So it's getting ridiculous, man. Like, it won't be that... excuse me. It won't be that big of an issue when we get to... start being able to do, like, daily quests and stuff. It won't be that big of a problem. You know what I mean? Get off me. You're gonna die from... Yay, we're lagging. There we go. Sure, why not? We'll join your little group, Mr. Hunter. These guys do have a chance to drop a mage spell, if I remember correctly, and then that's a shaman spell right there, that earth magic. Oh, now we got a druid in here. Shock tactics. I don't remember if we needed that for the Shami. I know Devin wrote it all down. And then this is a dagger, if I remember correctly. Yeah, throwable. Just throwing dagger. Okay, Hunter's gone off this way. I'm gonna follow the hunter. Hey. Cool. Alright, Druid left. I guess he was like, they're not letting me play with them. We need Thornweavers, though. And Geomancers. I mean, the Hunters are nice just because they give us the tusks, but they're not what we actually need. Yo! We'll pass on it, you're a hunter. I could have been a pain and need rolled on it too, but I'd rather the hunter who might use it get it than me who's not. Look for fireball. We already have this. We're gonna go ahead and need roll on it anyway, just because, you know. Five more geomancers. Yeesh. Okay, water seekers we've already got. Here's another geomancer. How is he immune? I'm sitting there doing my best to hit that guy, and he's just not taking damage. What? So we need 6 more Thornweavers, we need 2 more Geomancers, and then that quest is done. We only need, what, 15 more? Yeah, 15 more of those. And we're done there. Of course, he killed that, and I didn't get the credit for it. Oh, Hunter left my party. I take it he's done. It's fine. We can keep the Dungy again. We need to go empty our bags. Okay, there's a Geomancer there. I like having Meteor. I think we really should try and focus a build around either Meteor, or if we're not going to do that, we need to focus, like, we could go get, what you call it? See, look, he's immune again. What the heck? What are they doing that's making them immune to my attacks? I don't understand. We did not have that problem when we were running the Hunter through here. Is it because they're Geomancers and I'm using Fire Magic? And they just, like, pop a shield or something and I'm not noticing it? It makes it frustrating. Hmm. Let's wait for the respawn tier while we wait for dungeons. But yeah, I mean, let's see. We want one more point there. But like, we could definitely do things for like just meteor. Right? Precision impact. Your meteor deals 20% increased damage to targets affected by your fireball or pyroblast damage over time. Effects. Your fireball and pyroblast deals 10% more damage to targets affected by your meteor damage over time effects. So we could go that route. If we don't go that route, the other skill that we could try to boost would be like Blast Wave and Flame Strike. So, you know, Kindling, this deals with Blast Wave no longer knocks back, and the critical strike chance of Blast Wave and Dragon's Breath is increased by 10%. I want that. And your Fire Starter talent allows you to cast 2 Flame Strikes. So then let's go over to here and Fire Starter. Is it this one? Yeah. So we need a Dragon's Breath and then this. Dealing damage with your Blast Wave or Dragon's Breath now has a 50% chance to make your next Flame Strike spell instant and cost no mana. So there's a way for us to get Flame Strike to just do mass damage for us, which is nice. I don't need the Water Seekers. See, he's immune again. Immune again. Still immune. Dang it. I didn't click it fast enough. I guess it did. It just didn't give me enough health. But, like, what is causing him to be immune to me? That's what I don't get. It's like sometimes my hits hit him, and then other times he's just straight up immune to all of my damage. I mean, it won't do a lot of damage, but let's put Ice Lance there for right now. Oh, see, now I'm seeing it. He's getting ward up. Okay. Alright. Want to play that way, huh? Yeah, mine only absorbs 470 fire mana, or magic, and or damage, whatever you want to call it. So I doubt that's gonna work good for me. Plus, we only need one more, and then I don't have to worry about these stupid pyromancers anymore. That's a Stormcaller. Water Seeker. Geomancer. There. Don't have to worry about them no more. So now we need to... Thornweavers, or what we're looking for right now. Thornweavers. We need 3 more of those. And they are a lot easier to take down. Few more. This dungeon again. The one thing I will say is I wish we had from the Arcane line, let's see here. I think it's actually a point that you can put in here. Yeah, Focus Magic. I really want to get that for the rest of my builds, because that is a huge amount of DPS that we can get. I'll pop a bobblehead for whoever wants it. Just saying. Whoever wants to use it, there you go, bobblehead up. Whew. Come on. Alright, now we can focus the boss here. Thing is, I don't think Scorch really... Oh, well, it gives us a dot, so... It doesn't say that it gives us a dot, though. Increases your chance to critically hit with Scorch, Fireball, Frostfire, Bolt by an additional 3%. And your damaging Scorch spells have a 100% chance to cause your target to be vulnerable to spell damage, increasing spell critical strike against that target by 5% last 30 seconds. Oh! So we need to be doing Scorch, then all of our AoE stuff. See? We're learning. We're learning, y'all. Oh, we're going straight for the boss. Okay, cool. So, for example, what I'm seeing is we should go that. And then this dude just takes more fire damage from us. He goes down, so we're gonna hit you with Scorch. We're running out of magic. So, yeah, I can see how this build works then. With Meteor. Get mana back. Because once we get Dragon's Breath, I mean, we're gonna be AoE centric, man. There we go. We're gonna come. Boom. Fireball. AoE. Let's Scorch back up because it's coming off. Fireball. Scorch. Blast Wave. Or Heat Wave, whatever it was called. And AoE. Meteor. Boom. Okay. We're starting to get that rotation down. That's nice. It's nice damage. Let's pop another one of these and then sit to drink. We're not doing bad, honestly. I don't think, you know. Rogue can't touch us. Paladin's doing really good, but the Paladin's also five levels ahead of us, and he was only doing 8k more damage. So, just saying. Alright, so you throw this. Meteor. We won't do that. So Scorch is good. We don't use Pyroblast, so we could actually take Pyroblast just completely off our bar. Okay. You've party. We need one more Thornweaver. Take out some of these hunters. Okay, there's that. I'm done. Completed both quests. Alright, let's go turn all this in. We have one to turn in there, one to go run up there and turn in. We've got more quests down here to do. That is like one giant blue dot. Rifleman. Okay. But we want to go turn everything in. We want to sell everything and move on from there. So whoa. Don't want to do those guys. Okay. We're starting to get to the part where it slows down a little bit, and I think that's for two reasons. One, we just require way more XP now, but number two, it's because we are able to boom, turn that quest in, Betrayal Within, and then we can do this. Watch. Agility, Strength, Razorhide, Spirit, Wind, and Wisdom. Well, now look at all the dang buffs we've got up over here. And then we want to... Let's sell first, then we will... Alright, let's just empty out our bags of everything. I'm gonna hold on. No, I won't care. Curse of Agony. Okay.
How?
Alright, whatever. Got it. Okay. So let's take this flight point.
What brings you here?
We're going to fly back up to Crossroads real fast. We're now up to 25 gold, which is good. Good, 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 good. Because we got to turn that in so we can get it out of the quest log. Then we will fly back down here, and then we're just going to book it because we need to take out all these guys here, and we need to come over here and do these. So... I'm having a blast with the fire build. I don't know why. Like, I know why we switched because we wanted to try out the Arcane. Arcane's pretty fun too, but I think Arcane really is going to be, once you get the appropriate gear, once you get the appropriate Mystic enchants, once you get the appropriate build setup, Arcane will be devastating against bosses. As far as trash mobs go, it's kind of lackluster, honestly. Like, don't get me wrong, it's fun just having one spell that you can just pop forever, and it do a ton of damage. But what? Oh, I gotta pay more attention.
Lotar.
6, 1. We want that one.
Going forth to victory.
Pop that. There we go. And then we come back over to the flight guy. Gotta love it, Warlock. Nice wings, bud.
What do you
All right.
need?
Boom. And then we want to go to the Barrens. I'm flagged for PvP. Okay. My magic. I don't care about any of that. Let's see. Let me go check my notes just to see. No. Here we go. So we've got 2 and 5, 5, 3 and 1, 3 and 3, 3, 3, 1, 3, and then this is 3, 1, 2. So this right here increases increases damage of all spells against targets with less than 35% health. This gets 2 points, so that's 12%. This guy over here increases change to critically hit by 1% and allows 17% of your mana regeneration while casting. I want that. Both of those are really good, though. Then we come down and we grab 3 points of improved fire. Increases the damage of your fireball, frost, fire, bolt, pyroblast spells by an amount equal to 5% of your spell power. In addition, each time you ignite talent causes damage, you have a 33% chance to regain 2% of your base mana. What was ignite? Ignite? I mean, obviously we would have taken that, right? Ignite, there you go. Okay. Pop. Are we really just gonna slow pull this? Like, what are we doing? We do have another mage in here. He's level 39. You're level 39. How are you only using 2 skills? Oh, lag. Big lag. Holy cow. No, no. I'm getting booped from the... God dang it, man. This frustrates me, dude. And again, it's not an internet issue. Like, I wish I could just say, oh my god, it's an internet issue. It's how terrible. Blah. It's not, man. It's somehow I'm not connecting to the server properly. Because, like, yesterday when Devin and I were trying to play, right around about this time, give or take, it did the same thing, but he was still in. So he had a solid connection to the server, and I was having a bad connection to the server somehow. And I just couldn't get back in. And that's why we swapped yesterday for a little bit to go over to Convergence Elden Ring. And it's just like, you know what I mean? It frustrates me to no end that for whatever reason, Bronzebeard has given us the most amount of issues. We didn't really have big issues like this when we were playing on COA. We didn't have big issues when we were doing Area 52 or Loon. But for whatever reason, Bronzebeard, man, it just has connectivity issues. As soon as we finish the Mage, I have a feeling we're going to be swapping over to Malfurion to level everything else. And see if maybe that's a little bit more stable for us for some reason. At least that was an instant disconnect from the server. Hopefully the group didn't kick me. But knowing my luck, we didn't get kicked. At least we were able to get back in. But
Blood and
I know some people, if they get kicked, like, I know there's been a couple cases where we've been kicked out of the game, and I just got fed up with being kicked out and just went, meh, we're gonna do something else. Now, what we were talking about here was build this right here. In addition, each time your Ignite talent causes damage, you have a 33% chance to gain 2% mana. This right here is based off of this guy right here. So your critical strikes from fire damage spells cause your target to burn for an additional 40%. And it looks like everybody's leaving. So let's just leave party. Hopefully it doesn't give us a downtime. Then we'll queue for a whole new one. This right here, just additional 40% of your spell's damage over 4 seconds. It doesn't matter what spell it is. It'll just do damage over time, which is great. Basically, what this is saying is we will get mana back based on that. So it's not a whole lot of mana, but we will get mana back. Shaman, you are flagged for PvP, my guy. I could quite literally attack you. And the difference in our levels, I would destroy you. But that is not how I play the game. Alright, so we are running straight south. We've got 2 quests way down there to do. While we are in town, I mean, we could do that. Which means now that Shaman could attempt to attack us if he really wanted to. Oh, wait. Does it say we're not technically in a town? I see more people now. We are in a town. Like, literally, we're in a town. So dumb. Alright, whatever. Unless we're lagged again, in which case, good luck! Oh, okay. Got a long run to the south. I have a feeling what we're going to do, though, is once we finish these quests, which will finish effectively all of Camp Taraho or Tahoe or Taranho, I don't know. We will come up to Ratchet. We'll do all of Ratchet's quests that we can do that aren't dungeon quests or group quests, whatever. Then from there, we're going to go to Stone Talon Mountain. If we didn't have the Bind on Account gear or Heirloom gear, whatever you want to call it, if we didn't have that, then I would 100% be bouncing back and forth. So if it's your first character that you're leveling or you're not using Heirloom gear because you just don't have access to it for some reason or whatever, what I highly recommend doing is, you know, if you start here in the Valley of Trials, do Valley of Trials, then get over to Malgore to come out here and do Red Cloud Mesa, then go over here to Undercity and do Death Knell. You should be able to complete all of that before your level 20. All before level 20. I don't know why English is not Englishing today. But what you want to do from there is then come back and you would do like Dorotar, then you would do all of Bloodhoof Village quest lines. As you can see, I still have quests from over there because I was helping Devin with it. And then, you know, you would literally just keep bouncing back and forth. It's the fastest way outside of doing dungeons to get these quests done. So, I highly, 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 highly recommend it. Alright, cause... Take a meteor to the face, my guy. What? He went from, like, taking time to cast to instantly casting, like, 2 spells. I guess it's a good thing that we are not high risk. Alright, let's do all this. Rogue, Priest, and Paladin. And then we got another Rogue, I guess. I see a Paladin down there. I don't know if it's all of what we need. Do Rogues not have Sprint anymore? Because this Rogue should be absolutely booking it faster than I can. Even with my Blink. I almost feel like we're never going to be able to complete the stupid Bats quest for this. Because the last 2 times we've come in here has been on the last boss. He must have dash, because I don't feel like I'm getting any further away from him. Oh, my sister's back at it with the vacuum cleaner. Oh, that's why the hunter ran back. It was a hunter, not a rogue, that's in here. He ran back to give us aspect of the cheetah. Smart move. Do you guys not want to fight the big scary guy? Incoming, a ton of spiders. Paladin. Is this why? No, priest has to run all the way back. Yeah, yeah. That party is why. I don't know what that paladin was doing. Okay. Are we buffed? No, we need to buff up. Really? Both of those missed. Come on. First of all, both of my skills missed. I don't... He was in the radius. I don't understand that. And then number two, what... Alright, whatever. I can get this guy, I just don't understand why we're getting hit so gosh dang hard. Or how I'm missing, like, all of my abilities. Alright. Pop that. Pop that. Meteor. Dang, homie hits hard. Jeez. Okay. There we go. I can see you. There's the backstabber. Don't need that anymore. Seer. Stalker. That's the other guy that I need is Knock. But I need to get to a spot where there's not these invisible dudes. Come on, walk into it. Thank you. We need a Seer. Hopefully just one. Nope. Need more. I'm just not having a good time now. It wouldn't be so bad if there wasn't all those, like, invisidudes around. And, like, Mage Armor sounds like it's the overall best, because it gives us +5 resistance to all of it, and it allows mana regeneration while in combat, so... I mean, I could be wrong, but it feels like that should be the best option. There we go. And now we need the War Frenzies because they drop the shield or whatever it is that we need. I made the mistake once of coming out here and taking guys down and then selling the wands and stuff. Was not happy about that because then I had to come back out here and take all these guys down again. See? Got another backstabber even though we don't need it. But again, the problem is that we get all these stupid invisible people. Go ahead, Paladin. If you want to party up, I got no problem partying up with you. Ooh. Level 20 Fire Mage out here. Take out the Seer. I don't want to use my big spells because the boss is up here too. Okay. I think that level 20 mage was already up here taking him out, so we gotta carefully wait. Come on. Sometime today? It's not visible. Just gotta wait for him to respawn. Come on. We just need lock and the shield, and we're done with this area. And then we just run straight across and do this area. Come on. Come on. You can do it. Hmm. There he is. There we go. Quest item. And now we just need to get lucky enough with these stupid war guys. Get one of their shields. Got a shield and got counterpoise. While above 50% rage, you gain 5% melee haste. While below 50% rage, you gain 3% melee critical strike chance. So, that's nice. Alright. Both of those quests are now done. Now we get to try and carefully make our way over here to get that quest done. And we've got 30 minutes before I gotta get off so I can go get ready for work. Now we're headed up to this point here in order to make a bomb, apparently. Because we need nitroglycerin, jeez, sodium nitrate, wood pulp. So they have the ability to drop all of it. Heal up. Uh-oh. Not sure how I accidentally aggroed the other guy, but alright. Need one more sodium nitrate. There we go. Dang it. Yeah. That touch of Magi would be dope, but we don't do arcane damage. That's not good. There he is. I was like, bruh. Don't tell me I'm lagged again. And now we're taking out the stupid flying machine. I don't know why, but I thought that said backbone splitter. Two-handed axe with armor penetration if anybody needs it. Let me tell you, Mage is really fun, but at the same time, since we did a Hunter first, like, this thing is... There are times where I feel like we are leveling ridiculous slow compared to the Hunter. Quest done. Mount up. Run! And now we turn that in. We get to come up here and turn all these in. That should get us to 43, maybe. But either way, that's going to get us over to Ratchet. Okay, that's all done. Wow. Almost gives us 1 full % of crit. We need a lot of stuff. Like, here's the problem with using Bind on Account or Heirloom Gear. Yes, you get a lot of really good stats, but you also lose a lot of really good stats. Like, we don't have a lot of crit, we don't have a lot of hit rating, we don't have penetrate spell pin, we don't have haste, because we're not wearing gear that has any of that. I mean, there's you some spell power. So in theory, like, our bonus damage is up quite a bit. Spellpower haste, spell crit, but overall, I mean, we're not. Look at that, the hit rating +0. So, and I think there's two reasons for it. Aside from intellect being reflected, I think some of the stats that are on here do not reflect over here properly. It's kind of a pain in the butt. I am hungry. We're definitely stopping for like a sandwich or something on the way to work. I won't really have time to do much there before we'd have to get off anyway. So we're going to turn all these in. We're going to fly to Ratchet. We're going to turn in Chin's Empty Keg. Because I think that's the only part of that quest we can do. And then hopefully we get to level 43. If not, we'll work on it when I get home tonight. We'll sit at the end there. Dang, how much XP do heirlooms give? So heirlooms total, I want to say it's like 30 or 40%. Here, let's real quick. 10, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70. I was a little off. 70% XP. Okay, that takes us to Crossroads. Nah, we won't get to 43. Dang. Ooh, that's worth 1 whole gold. Now what quest do you have? A new ore sample. This is a dungeon quest, I believe. Nope. Oh no, this is the one that takes you into 1,000 needles. I'm not going to 1,000 needles for quite a while. If we even get that far. Show me where I can fly. We're going to go to Crossroads so we can turn in that quest. Then we'll go to Ratchet. And then we're going to get off so that I can get ready for work. And get me something to eat on the way. But yeah. I feel like I like the fire more than the other 3 builds. Frost, we just weren't doing any damage. Like, and that's 100% on me. I don't think I was doing the rotation properly to really push that damage. Because we've seen Frost doing, you know, upwards of 1,000 DPS or more. We've seen them pop, you know, 60, 70, 80k total damage on a boss. Like, it's crazy. And yet, we're over here struggle busting it. So, I don't know what we're doing wrong.
For the Horde.
Nice outfit.
What you looking for? Later.
Okay.
Some.
What's a Regents and Herbs?
Doing, man.
If we wanted to use our portals, by the way, you have to have Rune of Portal and Rune of Teleportation in order to use those skills.
Strength and honor.
Now we're going to Ratchet. So just to show you guys real quick, like what we've completed to get to level 42, we have completed all of Valley of Trials, all of Duratar. We've almost completed all of Barrens. We just have Ratchet left. We've completed all of Brill. And that's it, honestly. We did come over here and start doing... Actually, I don't think we did any of the quests here. Oh yeah, we did do some quests here because we were helping Devin with his quests. So we'll pick up all these quests tomorrow. Or tonight if I get on and decide that I want to level this some more, if Devin's not on. Because I know Wednesdays can be kind of hectic for him. So it really just depends. But we did. We actually hit level 43, so nice. We're going to come up here. We're going to sit in the inn. 2 levels to go. Let's pop this. So these are all of our mage things here. We're dumping all of this. Nope, I still need you. That is sellable. That we're keeping. Look how ridiculous it is. Like, again, when we can get to silk, done deal. All right. Fireball goes over here. Yes, son?
I didn't realize you were streaming.
You're fine.
When do you...
I'm about to get done because I have to get ready for work, but...
Okay, well, Dad stopped by. We were going to go to lunch, but I didn't realize you were even here.
Oh, no, you're good. I wouldn't have time to go to lunch anyway because I have to be at work in basically an hour and
Well, I'm sorry.
30 minutes. No, you're
You were
good.
so quiet today, I didn't even realize you were here.
All good. Y'all have fun. I love y'all.
Love you too. No cancer.
What?
He thought he had that biopsy on his mouth.
Oh.
He's good.
Okay, thanks. I was like, that was random. But all right, so we are going to we're gonna call that good here. We would normally go for another 15 minutes, but really in 15 minutes we're not going to be able to accomplish a whole lot, so we're going to call that good here. Let's see what we can. Let's see. How much is it going to cost me? 11? Might as well. There we go. But outside of that, guys, like I said, when I get back on tonight after work, either I'll stream a little bit more or I'll just try to do some off-camera leveling of the mage. Because we still have a lot of characters to get through, a lot of stuff to do. But yeah, I'm having a blast with the Fire Mage. I hope you guys are too. If you like the content, make sure you subscribe. If not, then you know, tell me what I'm doing wrong. But I'll catch you heroes in the next one. Have fun, be safe, and as always, stay legendary. Peace out.